to join. Are they playing in the other server right now?
I don't know.
Nope. Okay, there they go. Okay, that was gonna be weird. That's for sure. Okay, so we got at least one team. We got at least one team in here, so we gotta get the other team in here, and then we'll be good to go. For HK, it looks like we got General Store, Gunturd, and Private Ryan. So we got Gun, General, and Private Ryan. We'll get the infamous team in here. So far, really cool just to see these 3v3 kind of play styles. You see people, rotation becomes that much more important. On twos, you can get a little bit more of an individual effort that comes in, where you have a lot more space, a lot more ability to control the ball. But for the 3v3 format, you have to depend on your team a little bit more. You got to have the rotation coming through. You got to be making the challenges on the ball. So we see the people who really have those rotations and chemistry down. They're the ones who are making the really solid plays.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I bet Private Ryan is going to be a designated goalie, so he can be called Saving Private Ryan.
Oh my God! Yes,
I did it.
You went there, and it was so good. For infamous, we have John M2266, which is something I will not say every time. We have Young Slash and we have Kazi. So this is the best of three. We're getting started here in the first game between these two teams. Young Slash starting off with a save clear out to neutral. Gun is going to be on the other side of that, though. We have John trying to go ahead and play this over. Doesn't quite get the touch, but General Store does come in for it. Kazi's the one, though, to try to follow that up. Doesn't quite get the touch that he wanted there, I'm sure. Gun chipping that up and over. John's the one who's going to carry this up into the offensive side. Bounces out into a dangerous spot. Young Slash going to be able to take a shot. He does take a shot right over the top, but Gun comes across with an incredible save. And the ball's actually still in a dangerous spot. That ball floats right up on the center dot. Is it going to be chased by the blue team? No, they actually wait for the touch. John comes across on the right side. He has an opportunity here. Chips that up and over. Saving Private Ryan is in goal to go ahead and clear that out. Young Slash going to be over on the blue side to go ahead and clear this ball out. Jumps up off the top. Ball's going to float out towards the right side. We're going to see General try to put this back over to center. Does get the second touch, which is a good touch. No orange player, though, trying to make a play on it. John taking it up, solo, into the orange zone. Pops up over the mid. Kazi's the one who has the ball. Tries to get it over and get actually the block. Try to put that over in front of General's car. Just couldn't quite get there. Ball's still in a dangerous spot right now. It looks like both teams kind of feeling each other out.
Yeah, so a minute into the game, both teams are still filling each other out, and there's a lot of, we'll say, tactical whiffs going on. Both of the team missing a lot of the shots, and there's a lot of general confusion in the air. But it's a finals, pool finals, and they're on stream. We discussed this before. There's a lot of pressure on those players right now, and some of them might not be used to it. So we can still see a lot of confusion. But right now, Orange team starting to look better.
Yes. Yep. We do see Young Slash now coming up. Tries to put over to the side. Kazi's on the other side of it. Is somebody going to be following that up? Young Slash actually tried to come across and get a clip on it. Just couldn't quite get the angle. Private Ryan is there trying to put that up over to the top. General Store getting bumped by Kazi. Doesn't really do anything, though. General Store now on the train. Close. Trying to take that straight onto the blue goal. Doesn't quite get there, though. That is going to be defended well and challenged well. Ball coming up here. Still a 0-0 scoreline 2 minutes into this game. Both teams just not quite able just yet to get through the armor, the defensive armor for either of these teams. That ball is actually going to go over to the right side. Doesn't quite go. It goes across the goal. What an opportunity there for the orange team. Just doesn't quite happen. We see Young trying to get that out. We see Kazi finally getting that out. And that certainly was the closest opportunity we've had so far in this game. General Store trying to clip that up over and across, coming up on halfway through this match. Young is going to take it up over into the corner for the orange side. Gun not quite able to get there. This could be dangerous. Young trying to get there. Is there going to be pressure? No. And that was another opportunity going the other way, and just a little bit of flub so far. Gun doesn't quite get onto the other end of that one. But there's the clip. Kazi coming out. This could be an opportunity. No orange player back. Private's going to send that over to the left side. And a blue player maybe going to, no, they're going to leave it. They're going to leave it for the touch. Both blue players a little out of position. Kazi puts it over to the side, 2 minutes to go, and still just nothing quite able to get put together. More tactical whiffs, it looks like, as you mentioned before.
Yeah, it seems like every time the ball is in the... Oh,
wow!
Kazi.
Just couldn't quite get there. Just couldn't quite get there. Gunturd with a great shot, puts it in, 1-0. And finally, a ball goes into the net off of something. Kazi with a great effort, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, it seems like every time the ball is in the final third, everyone's going to miss it. And so the ball was actually shot beyond the final third, and then the goalie missed it. So that was still applicable.
Yes, yeah, certainly. Young is going to come up and across. Blue team's going to have to be a little bit aggressive here, try to put something together on the offensive side. Maybe a team play. Kazi trying to put it back to the middle. There it is.
There
That
we
ball's going
go.
to go top shelf. Boom! Ask for it and ye shall receive. John puts it on the other end of a great pass from Kazi. Send it right back. The give and go looks really good, and he puts it in a position where it's just too hard for the Orange players who are cycling back, just slightly out of position. We have a tie game with 1:31 to go.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to look for when you see 3v3 games. Some team play, some passing going on, the give and go. Great placement on the shots. Both players on defense were backing off and couldn't quite reach it on the top right corner.
Yeah, and John right there actually missed an opportunity. That if he had gotten a fender on the ball there, that probably would have been a 2-1 scoreline. As it stands, coming up on a minute left, a 1-1 tie game here in game number 1 of this best of 3 series. This is pool 8 of the 8 pool. Oh, comes up over the top. And Young Slash actually just puts it up off the backboard, which is kind of unfortunate. Ryan's going to try to put that up. That chip is good. It's coming down. It's going to be in. Top right corner. Yes, it hits the death touch off the crossbar, going straight down and in. 2-1 lead now, just under 1 minute to go. John puts the nice little touch, sweet touch there. That's going to be tough to save, if you ask me.
Yeah, and what was initially a clear by John just went all the way there. Nobody could have reached it, and it went in. So, great clear goal.
Yes. Yep, and we're going to see General Store actually trying to put some pressure on. John stands strong in goal, though, making sure that doesn't happen. 45 seconds to go. If they can hold on to this lead, they'll take game number 1 of this best 3 series. Kazi trying to come across, but that's not going to be really useful when you're dead. Kazi comes right back in the perfect spawn point
Is it though,
to take that control. Apparently, there's some calculation going on that I'm just not aware of. Ball's in a dangerous spot here if a blue player wants to get on the other end of it, but no, I think they might be communicating. They're going to play some defense because that ball floated for quite a while. You kind of expect somebody to be on the other end. Kazi, though, does – ooh, what a save from Gunn. Puts it up. Still in a dangerous spot, though, as Young comes in off the left side. He's still there, though, for it, though. Can he put it up in the right side? No. Kazi comes across. 10 seconds to go. Can they tie it up? That's the question. Orange team's got to get on the other end of this. Gunn does so, and he gets a block. 5 seconds to go. Plenty of time. Young's going to try to clear this out, and that's certainly just going to sit there. John actually puts it back up into the air. Not really sure about that decision. Doesn't matter in the end. That could have probably ended a lot worse.
Yeah, there was a bit of confusion there in the last ball. Yeah, a bit of confusion on the last ball there. Both orange teams players went for the same ball and kind of bumped each other out of the ball's way. But Gunter still managed to pick it up, but not close enough.
Yeah, just not quite there. Looking at the stats here, it actually looks kind of hit and miss. We see the blue team was the one who did have the offense of the two teams. We're just going to need to see if the offense for the orange team can show up. That's for sure. Was a great series though, really back and forth, and kind of looking to see if there's going to be an adjustment. Private Ryan not really getting into the action. I think one save and a clear maybe, and that's about all he had to his name. So hopefully he can kind of step up, bring up the bottom of the HK squad. But John doing a lot of work, 2 goals, 3 shots, really showing up, giving Infamous that first win in this best of 3 series. We'll have to see what happens in game number 2.
Yeah, and Kazi with 2 assists, we can definitely mention that because that's the way to play this game is passing it along. And I think this is the first time we have multiple assists on a player so far this tournament on the games we casted. So that's great to see that's a thing they do.
Yes, it is great to see, the assist for sure. Going into game number 2 here, we're going to see if any adjustments were made. We do have hopefully Kazi joining. Thank you very much, Kazi, for not causing us to have to remake again. Going into game number 2 here, we're going to have to see what kind of adjustments are made as we're going on the face-off here. It looks like both players taking a defensive stance on the face-off, actually. Kazi trying to get up to that. All orange players are up. That ball's on goal. And John's not going to be able to get there. What a shot. A lot of pressure. A lot of power on that shot from mid. 2 orange players actually went up for it. It almost looked like that orange car bumped him into the ball as well for the power. But regardless, 1-0, 6 seconds, man, almost tied the record.
Yeah, you just mentioned that they need to be more aggressive and get more shots in. And
okay,
backs. Okay. 9 seconds, 2 goals. What?
Well, that's certainly the fastest 2 goals of the tournament. We'll set that for the record. Incredible play from General Store. Gets that second touch. And right now, blue team caught on their heels a little bit. Just caught off guard on these face-offs.
Definitely.
They got to kind of regroup and get this together.
Yeah, definitely. 10 seconds in, already being 2 goals down. It's definitely a shock to face, but they can definitely muscle it through and get over it. They still have 4.5 minutes, which some people would say is too much time to score 2 goals. So they can definitely make it.
Yes, certainly can. 4:30 to go in this game. Still, basically the whole game's worth. Orange team is putting on a lot of pressure. General Store trying to get another touch. Does actually put that towards the goal, but just doesn't quite get the angle necessary. Kazi going to try to change the rhythm of this game, give blue team a little momentum, put that up to the offensive side. Does get a clip on. The ball's coming down to a dangerous spot now. Right up over the top. Does get another touch, actually, just flips the wrong way. Young is there to try to put this back, but the pressure here from the Orange team. There's John trying to put this up over towards the goal. Doesn't quite get there. Ball's going to roll up into neutral. Gets on the wall. Kazi does stop it there. I don't think he really wanted to do that, but hey, it tricked General Store at least. Who tricked the blue player? Who let Gun actually get it back up? General Store is still blocking. This ball just doesn't really know what it wants to do right now. The ball's chipped straight up. It's going to be hit by Gun. Back to center. That's a good look. Gets cleared out by John. Ball's actually going to roll into a dangerous spot here. An Orange team playing a little bit passive. 2 players going for it there, actually. A little miscommunication. This could be good. Young's going to go ahead and take control up the wall. Will he go ahead and dribble this into mid? Nope. Not quite with the angle on it. Gun's going to come up on the left side. Kazi with a little bit of an interesting block because that is going to set up Orange for an attack here on the offensive side. John does get there, though, to send it back the other direction. Is anybody back? John actually could take advantage. Oh, what a shot! What a save! Yes, certainly earning his name right there. Incredible save. That ball was on fire, heading straight towards his face, and he manages to stay composed in the pressure. 2 minutes down in this game. That ball's coming across.
What a save.
Gun with an incredible save as well. So far, Orange team, they showed the 2 goals early, and now they're actually stopping the blue team's attempts to get tied up.
Yeah, but I still feel like the rotation from the blue team is still kind of awkward because they rely a lot on the I was in the middle of the sentence, guys. Come on.
In the middle of a sentence.
In the middle of a sentence. So to wrap it up, they're relying too much on individual plays, and each time one of them has the ball, it feels like 2 of the other guys are not like opening up for a pass. They're rather going back or taking boost or doing anything that is not being available for a pass, and that really cripples them at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the availability for players to be open in space needs to be there.
Okay.
Two Orange players in goal watching the ball bounce between the posts is not what I would call good defensive technique. But this is the team
Maybe
that's
they knew.
0. You know?
Maybe they knew.
Maybe they knew, man. Maybe they knew. General is going to get demoed there. John's going to try to take the time. Will he be able to get the goal? Yes! The demo and the bulldoze goes all the way from the right side, blows up the General Store. Just sets it on fire, man. Nobody needs to purchase anything today. Sends it on the right side post there, low, and that's a 1-3 now.
Yeah, we can see in chat that somebody got a call from his dad, and that was the reason for the confusion. So that's apparently a thing now, getting phone calls in the middle of the tournament.
Phone calls, yes.
From your dad.
Phones do ring, and phones need to be answered, man. I mean, if some people don't do it, somebody's got to have that job. Young's going to go ahead and put that back up towards the middle here. All 3 Orange players a little bit out. Young's going to, nope, just can't quite get there. The blue team seems to not be able to punish right now what the Orange team is lacking, and that is a little bit of ability to connect with the ball and get the ball moving out into the opposite side. And the blue team, though, just doesn't seem to be playing aggressive enough to really be capitalizing on those mistakes.
There was a great example right there. We saw a player going up for the pass on the wall, and his 2 teammates were in their own half facing their own goal. So how can they make the pass in time or get something out of it if they're not even on the offensive side? There they go.
And there
Some
you go.
passing. Finally
Young leading in open space.
Yeah. Finally having someone in the end of that pass,
Yeah, John actually does a great job, puts it right over the side, and Gunn did his best to actually get there. But Young was there, waited for it, and puts it in the corner. 2-3 now. 117 is plenty of time to score 1 or maybe even more goals. So if they can keep this pressure up, though, it seems like Orange is slowly letting this game slip out of their hands. A great touch from Young. Gunn is there for the save, but it's still dangerous, and he's not in a good position there. Doesn't quite get there, and that's another example where it just seems like they weren't quite aggressive enough. Young puts it over. It chips it over the top, and that's going to be 3-3. 1:04 left in this game.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. Private Ryan made the save there, and then the ball pinballed between him and the wall and just lay there for the easy shot.